Hey, what's up? What it do, my aqua babies, my sun rays and my moon beams? I am so happy to see you guys. Welcome to Zen in the Void. If you are new, welcome. Hello there. Stay a while, honey. Put your feet up, subscribe, comment, share, whatever you want to do. Stay longer. Turn your post notifications on, guys, so you can get these video notifications. And if you're returning, what's up, what's cracking, what it do, you already know what it is and what it will be. Thank you for supporting. I love you. I'll never forget it. But yes, welcome to the Void community. I'm Zen, and let's go ahead and get it cracking with no more further ado for this career reading, Aquarius, because it's getting dark. And I want to let you guys know that I did indeed pull your cards already because it's getting dark and I'm losing natural light. But the good news is I'm going to get some lighting this week from my internship with HBO. So I'm going to have some good lighting, y'all. So I'm proud to say that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. Let's get into it before it gets dark, for real. Let me stop playing. All right, so what's happening with Aquarius, my aqua babies? That's mine, by the way. Y'all are the aqua babies. Y'all have a nickname, so you already know it's real. Once y'all get a nickname, I don't even got no nickname for Virgos yet. And that's my home team. Maybe it's home team, but y'all are aqua babies, and I love that. So anyways, let's see what's going on. Y'all reading was low-key not annoying but confusing, but then I started I think I started figuring out what the heck is going on. I swear, what the heck? Anyway, what the fuck? An ant just got in here out of nowhere. It literally appeared out of nowhere. Like, how could it even, whatever. We buy this back door, who knows? But anyways, a few of your cards came out sideways, Aquarius, and I tested them a few times, and they literally were coming out up, in the upright, in the reverse, like basically trying to say, we're both upright and reverse. We're sideways. So sideways is how I left them, right? So first of all, we got the Sun card coming out first, letting us know that the Sun card is setting the tone for your entire reading. Aquarius, it looks like a lot of you guys are in search of that supreme happiness, that overall happiness and contentment and joy that the Sun card brings. A lot of you are in search of that. That's what you really want in your heart, your mind, your spirit. You really just want happiness. That's what you want. But because this card kept coming out sideways, it lets me know that you are like trying to figure out the means to get to your happiness, if that makes sense. Take it as it resonates. But it's like, I feel in your energy, Aquarius, that you may not know fully what happiness looks like to you because you're really coming into yourself. You're really digging deeper into yourself and understanding what you like and what you don't like. Instead of just kind of being all about checks and balances, charts, graphs, facts, logic. It's like you're like, okay, what actually makes me happy? What makes my emotional body feel whole, complete, happy, and joyful? You want to feel happy inside of yourself. So it's like you're looking for it, but you don't know what that is yet, or you don't know how to get towards it. And it brings us to our next card, the Chariot, coming out sideways as well, letting us know that you have movement, or you want to have movement, or maybe you have movement and then you stop moving. That's probably where I feel like there's this ebb and flow of like, or this up and down motion of like you going towards something you think is happy. It's like you're trying shit on. You're trying on, like when you try on clothes because you want to find the style that really fits you, and you're trying to see what clothes make you feel like, nah, I'm faking it, or like, nah, this is really me right here. You know what I'm saying? Like this outfit right here. It took me a second to get dressed today, but like once I put this on, I felt like myself. I'm like, yeah, like I feel like myself, like edgy, sexy, classy. Like that's me, that's who I am, like with a dash of like youthful though, but like I'm also still very edgy, like, so it's like you're trying to figure out what works for you, and you're trying to move towards it, but you're trying to like just try some shit out. It's like you don't, you're moving towards things and you're trying to not move towards things that are not for you, or like you're just trying shit out, it feels like right now, Aquarius. But you know, you also, or you may have been, because this is more past energy, so you could have been in, you could have told yourself a while ago, you know, I'm looking for happiness, I'm looking for joy in my life, I'm trying to figure out what I need to do to take me there, to move me there, with this Chariot card, right? But you know, this Three of Cups in the upright lets me know that maybe you have realized, or you're experiencing this friendship, community happiness. You know what I'm saying? Like this abundance, emotional abundance in your life, or you're running into abundance, like emotionally, and like happiness emotionally. You're creating it. That's what the number 3 means. You see these 3 cups and the number 3, the 3 of Cups. That means that you're creating, you're manifesting and creating this in your life. You're seeing it now. You're creating it. You're like, okay, that person makes me happy. I'm gonna keep them. I'm gonna find more people like them, or this thing or that thing. So it's like you're trying to find that happiness and abundance in the community and friendships around you. You're trying to find the happiness in those places, in the abundance, you know. The next card in the more present energy is the Death card, coming out sideways, you know, sideways. And that lets us know that, like, Aquarius, you guys may be like going through this death, but then like it's like you're teetering, you know, you're doing things that used to make you fake happy, right? But you're really trying to find things that make you truly happy, and you're moving in the direction of more like past energy. Like when I say like fake, I just mean like your past energy, the self that you were in, that was probably you deceiving yourself more, because all you kind of really cared about is the logical part of your world, the part of your world that made sense and made you money, and made you, you know, have, okay, these friends I can do, you know, they don't require me to be too emotional, they don't ask too many questions, they don't annoy me. But it's like, that's why I say fake, because it's like you want more depth now. Or should I say superficial? Let's say superficial, because I feel like fake is a little like judgmental, a little like harsh, you know. So like it's like more superficial. It's like that's what your life was, and this death falling out sideways lets us know that you have the ability to transform. Spirit in your higher self, your new self is trying to guide you to transform yourself, but a part of you is like afraid, or not knowing how to really find that or move towards it. But I'm getting more, you're afraid of transition, you're afraid of coming out of that superficial life, because you're going to have to give parts of yourself that you've never given to people before, or you basically will have less control over yourself. You'll always have control over yourself, Aquarius, but in these new spaces that you'll be in, you'll be a little bit more vulnerable in a good way to people. I just saw 747. I think you should look that number up. That number was very important to me at a certain point in my life. I feel like, especially when I was going through something like this, so please look up 747. And I feel like I said, yeah, like you could be due for a rebirth and a transformation, but it's like huge. It's probably the hugest rebirth and transformation you've been through in a long time. And that's why it's probably frightening you, because you're like, I'm going to be something completely new, and I don't really know what that's going to look like yet. It's going to require more depth, more emotional depth, more vulnerability, more openness to people and situations and experience. You know, I feel like, Aquarius, you're very close to the sign of Capricorn, and that gives you guys the similarities of like being a little bit like, I don't want to say boring. I hate calling Capricorns boring, but it's like y'all are just like stubborn. Like if you're like, it's like y'all get into a groove and y'all just keep that groove going. You never want to step out of that groove, because you know that that groove works for you. You know what I'm saying? That groove makes sense. It brings you what you need. You don't always care about what you want. You know what I'm saying? But now that you're going after happiness and you're looking for things that actually make you happy and make you feel more fulfilled, it's like you got to get out of that like, you got to change the record. You had that same record on repeat, and it's like now you got to take that record off and buy yourself a new collection so you can feel more things. You know what I'm saying? Open yourself up, because you know the next card we have the Ten of Swords in reverse. There was some type of failure or collapse or defeat that you faced, Aquarius, in your present moment. when you tried to move towards or found yourself trying to move towards your happiness and your sun energy, that joy energy that you're looking for, when you found yourself trying to move forward, move towards it and make changes and make moves with this Chariot card sideways as well, there was a collapse and a failure. It's almost like spirit was like nope, or your higher self was like nope, you made the wrong move. It's like maybe you tried to make a move towards something that was similar to that old record, that old cycle, that old way that you were doing things. I feel like maybe you were trying to, it's like when you like, say for example, I just saw 1010, by the way, look up that number as well. These are the good numbers that's coming out for y'all Aquarius. But here's a good example, right, of what y'all may be going through. Say, for instance, you've been with somebody, you've been with this person for a long time. You break up with them, y'all break up or whatever, and then you try to go find a person just like them. I feel like that's what's happening with you, Aquarius. Like, let's be real. Let's keep it honest. It's like you ended a cycle or something that you were doing before, and you're basically trying to go in the same direction, but in a different way. It's like you're trying to go towards something else, but you're so used to doing that thing you were doing, it's almost like you're looking for things that are similar to that. So that's why you keep meeting failure. That's why you keep meeting defeat. That's why you keep meeting collapse. Every time you go towards these things, your higher self and spirit will knock that shit down. Like, no, do something different. It's like if you want to wear more, I just saw 1111. You're becoming enlightened, Aquarius. It's like if you tell yourself, I want to wear more clothes that express my personality, or that really show who I am. I want to wear more colors and more patterns. You go to the store and you keep trying to buy black clothes or plain clothes, and your friends is just like, bitch, you got a million shirts like that. You got you got clothes like that. Why are you trying to buy the same shit? That's spirit and your higher self saying, why are you keep trying to do the same thing, Aquarius? I know it don't beat yourself up. I know you won't, because you're just trying your best. You're trying to figure it out. Or maybe you will. Just don't do that, because in reality, it takes a while. You got to try things on. You got to try things out until you feel like, okay, this fits. So of course you're going to keep, your higher self and spirit is going to keep showing you collapse and defeat and failure. So you're going to start understanding what is more meant for you. And the next card coming out is the High Priestess in the upright, in the present energy. So that's letting us know that Spirit is also trying to remind you, or maybe you have realized that your intuition, your intuitive part of yourself, your intuition, your unconscious mind, or your subconscious mind rather, your inner voice is what really should be leading you to this new place. You really have to go within and kind of experience that more feminine energy part of yourself that's going to lead you to this new place, because that's attached to your inner voice. Your inner voice is that part of you that's crying out like, this is what I really want, Aqua baby, this is what I want. And you got to listen to that. You have to listen to it. And I think you're realizing that. You realize it, or you're realizing it now in the present moment. In the more future energy, right, we have the Lust card, or the Justice card. So you're going to have justice. You're going to have justice in your life. Truth is going to come into your life either way, whether you like it or not. Truth is going to come into your life. Light, truth, justice. The scales are going to balance themselves, Aquarius. They're going to balance themselves. So no matter if you're making mistakes, or if you're purposely trying to, play it safe and stay in the zone that you've been in, playing that same damn record, wearing the same damn clothes, doing that same shit, your higher self is going to keep on bringing you truth and clarity and showing you cause and effect. Spirit is going to keep showing you until you get it. Okay, choose that thing if you want to. See what happens. See what happens. It's going to go just like the same way. You're going to go through the same thing. And each time you're going to see the truth in the situation and the clarity in the situation. And that's future energy. So that's what's going to happen to... And it seems like you're probably going to tap into that intuition. And that's when you're going to start seeing this cause and effect, this truth, this clarity, this justice, right? The next card, you have Seven of Swords in the upright. That's about trickery, deception, tactics, and strategy. It's like you'll keep trying to deceive yourself. That's the energy I'm getting in your future, Aquarius. It seems like you're going to be going through this period for a while, this healing period, this enlightening and getting to know yourself and your intuitive self more. You're going to keep trying to deceive yourself. You're going to keep doing things. You won't look at it like self-deception or lying to yourself, but you're going to keep deceiving yourself, or you're going to keep involving yourself with people who are deceiving you, running into things that are deceiving you, people, places, jobs. This is job related. So that lets me know, and I'm sorry that I've been reading it more so like a general for Aquarius, but this is about career. So apply it there and take it as it resonates. But maybe with your career, you know, I always like to remind people who you hang around and what you do, that ties into what you do professionally, your passion. It alters it. So if this is career based, you keep trying to do things that are deceptive to who you truly are. You keep trying to do things that the way you've been doing it, the tried and true, but that's not true for you anymore. You have to do things a little differently. People keep trying to deceive you in that space. You keep deceiving yourself in that space, Aquarius. All these tactics and strategies that people are trying to create for you, or that you're trying to create for yourself, you're going to keep meeting defeat, failure, collapse, because it's deceptive. You're deceiving yourself and people are deceiving you. You might want to keep telling yourself this is going to work for you, but it's not going to work for you anymore. Whatever you've been keep trying to do, it's not going to work for you anymore. You're supposed to be doing something brand new. Or like, let me put it like this. You're trying to do something career-wise, passion-wise, that truly makes you happy. You're not just trying to put out work for it to just be work, to say, I did the work. I did the work so I can get the money. Here, give me the money, I did the work. You want to do something that makes you happy. You want your work to make you happy and to truly represent you and who you really are deeply. That takes a little bit more time of trying to figure it out. Or if it doesn't take a lot of time, maybe it just takes you being more honest with yourself, Aquarius. Be more honest with yourself, or you'll keep seeing this tower. In your future energy, it looks like you're going to try to deceive yourself, or someone's going to deceive you and trick you, or you trick yourself with these tactics and strategies to just get the damn work done. But you're going to hit a tower moment. You're going to keep hitting a tower moment. Spirit is trying to warn you right now. Deceive yourself and do the tricks and the tactics and the strategies, and the shit is going to fail. It's going to fail. And that failure is going to teach you a lesson. So you can either take the advice and work towards like actual happiness in the present going into the future, or you can just realize, you know, you're going to hit a tower moment, because you're probably going to do what you want to do anyway. But just know that tower is waiting. It's going to fall down. That's just what's going to happen. Wow, Aquarius. You're going through a big transition. You're trying to go from just doing shit just to do it and make the money, even though you're not really happy or proud of what you're doing, to like actually being happy and proud of the work that you do, Aquarius. Like, you be proud when you achieve. That's your energy. Just because you're succeeding, you're proud, because you're like, I'm making the money, yay. But you're not actually happy. So that's the problem. What you're doing and what you keep trying to do doesn't make you happy. You know you're tired of that. You know you're tired of wasting your gifts and your energy, but you just don't know how to break yourself out of that cycle. And people keep tricking you and deceiving you. Or maybe you keep tricking and deceiving yourself to try to convince yourself you actually like it, or you actually need to do it. Spirit, give us some advice. Y'all's reading is going to be a lot shorter than Virgo's. I'm just going to start accepting that, because you guys are really quick and to the point. Spirit is very quick and to the point, very well thought out and methodical with your message. Virgos is a little bit more freehand, you know. Freehand, lots of information. Okay, so the advice is looking pretty clear already. This one more, Spirit. I keep seeing seagulls as well. So I'm feeling like every time I do a reading for you, Aquarius, I always see seagulls. So I'm feeling like Spirit is really trying to get you to understand that you have to be adaptable. Be adaptable. Adapt to the change happening in your life. That's why you probably got this death card sideways, because you're afraid of change, yet you need to change. So you got to adapt to the transition and the change. So the Eight of Wands coming out for your advice lets us know that you have a quick and swift decision that needs to be made. You'll be making some choices really fast, or you should be making some quick choices, because I mean, it makes sense. It's coming in this first, it's falling in this first row. So the choices have to do with you looking for happiness, needing to transform yourself and rebirth yourself, and understanding that there's gonna keep being this cause and effect and this truth and clarity that's coming out. And so if Spirit is telling you or advising you to make some quick decisions, maybe that is towards allowing the happiness and rebirth to come. Because the truth, the justice card is here. You're gonna keep getting justice. Once your heart asks for something, Aquarius, for example, you could have said, you know, I really want to be happy. I really want my career and my passion to make me happy. I want to be happy for once, right? When your heart asks for something, Spirit is like, all right, he or she is ready. They're ready. Don't let them turn back. Once you ask for it, Spirit's going to give it to you. So you won't be able to lie to yourself or like keep doing yourself wrong. You're going to be held accountable for doing yourself wrong. I'm going through that now. I asked for my passion. I got it. When I'm trying to be a perfectionist and shit isn't going my way, I be feeling like I want to quit and give up. But Spirit be reminding me, you asked for this. And then I'd be like, you know what? I fucking did. And now that I got it, I'd be damned if I ruin it. Because I know I'm gonna have a shitty experience if I ruin my passion. Because after you ask for your passion and you ruin that yourself, you're basically taking away your own blessing and your own happiness. So Spirit is saying rapid action, movement, and quick decisions is needed for you. Realize that you'll keep facing truth and clarity and cause and effect. Justice will keep coming. Like I said, Spirit's going to keep wrecking that shit. Every time you build a house of deceiving ass cards, Spirit's going to knock that shit down. Like, stop lying to yourself. You know you don't want that. Stop lying to yourself. You know that shit ass. You know that's booty. Try again. Try again. Try again. Spirit going to keep telling you to try again until you understand that you need to stop deceiving yourself, Aquarius. You need to accept. We got the 5 of Cups in reverse. That's a card of emotions, water element. Accept this. Accept that you want this. Accept that your heart is yearning for more. Accept yourself. You need to find acceptance in this situation. You need to move on from the past and from the trickery and deception. Find peace. That's what you want, so find it. Do it. Then you have the Magician in the reverse. Spirit wants you to know that you are tricking yourself. You're being tricked. People are tricking you. You have illusions in your life towards your career. You're tricking yourself, or someone else is tricking you. They just want you to keep the work coming. They don't give a fuck if you actually are happy with the work. If it works, they just want you to keep doing it. And you feel like you want to lie to yourself and say, oh yeah, okay, I should. But you know deep down that that's bullshit. You're out of touch with yourself. You want friendship, community, happiness. You want happiness in your work, in your home, and with your friends. But you're out of touch with your intuition. You're out of touch with your magic. You and Virgo both got that same card. The Magician in the reverse. So that lets us know that you guys are out of touch with your magic in this moment. You're out of touch with your intuition, with your magic, with your ability to manifest and create and be an alchemist and create what it is that you want. You're out of touch with that. Get back in touch with it. Stop lying to yourself, Aqua babies. That's all I have for you. I wish I could tell you more, but I don't want to talk your ear off. I know you got to process this. Y'all video is shorter. I love y'all. And I wish y'all the best week ahead. Happy, good night, good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Happy Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday to whoever is watching this video. Whenever you're watching this video, we did this on a Sunday so we can start off our week with some clarity and some inspiration. So let's get it, honey. Let's get it, Aqua babies. If anybody needs a personal reading, I am available for those. Get it while it's high before I get too booked and you gotta wait more than 72 hours, because people be mad when they gotta wait for 72 hours, but that line, my line fills up quick. It's already people on it. So just saying, if you guys want a personal reading, you already know what to do. Hit up my Instagram DM or hit up my emails and I will answer it, you know. So I love y'all. I will leave y'all with that. Have a beautiful rest of your day, night, whatever, and your week, your month. I love you guys so much. I'll see you in the next one, Aqua Babies. Peace.